How's it going, everyone? In today's video, we have some big news on the winner for this year's men's Money in the Bank ladder match, WWE's current plan for Raquel Rodriguez, and a whole lot more. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get the latest wrestling news. Alright guys, so for our first story of today, we have the ratings for Friday Night SmackDown and AEW Rampage. So according to a new report from Thurston of WrestleNomics, Friday Night SmackDown drew 2,219,000 viewers and a .58 in the key demo rating and ranked 7th for original cable shows, while AEW Rampage drew 373,000 viewers with a .10 in the key demo rating and ranked 26th for original cable shows. Next up, we have the latest news on plans for the Hell in a Cell match between Edge and Finn Balor at WrestleMania 39. So now that the feud between Edge and Finn Balor appears to be coming to an end at WrestleMania, it looks like WWE has two big things planned for their match this weekend, as PWInsider.com reports that former WWE superstar Gangrel will be at WrestleMania to accompany Edge during his entrance. In addition, instead of the red Hell in a Cell that WWE has been using for a few years now, WWE is going to bring back the classic silver and black cage for their match. Next, we have some big news on WWE's current plan for Raquel Rodriguez. So even though Raquel Rodriguez will not be competing for any major title at this year's WrestleMania 39 event, it looks like after WrestleMania, WWE has big things in store for the former NXT Women's Champion, because according to a new report from Fight Fans, Triple H is a massive fan of Raquel Rodriguez, and he wants to push her towards the title this year. They're discussing who should win the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match this year. Raquel Rodriguez, Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, and Dakota Kai have been spoken about as of recent. Next up, we have some big news on who is the front runner to win this year's men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So despite the fact that the Money in the Bank premium live event is still several months away, apparently WWE already have someone in mind to win the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, because according to a new report from Zero News, LA Knight is still the #1 choice internally for Money in the Bank this year. WWE feel like his microphone skills fits what the briefcase needs, and he is a perfect choice for it. WWE are planning a successful cash-in this year. So now guys, I want to give you my thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed today. Starting off with our first topic, we did talk about the ratings for Friday Night SmackDown and AEW Rampage, and according to Thurston of WrestleNomics, Friday Night SmackDown and AEW Rampage did see a drop in their viewership. However, Friday Night SmackDown's drop was slightly less than what they usually get, because SmackDown usually draws around 2,300,000 viewers, and last week they drew slightly below that. However, AEW Rampage did see a pretty significant drop, drawing 300,000 viewers, around 350,000 viewers, so a drop for AEW Rampage. Next, we talked about WWE's plans for the Hell in a Cell match between Edge and Finn Balor at WrestleMania 39, and it looks like WWE has two big things planned for the Hell in a Cell match. The first being that former WWE superstar Gangrel will be returning, and he will be alongside Edge for his entrance, and also WWE has plans to use the classic Hell in a Cell cage that will be the silver and black cage instead of the red cage that we have been seeing for a few years now, which is very good news, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people do not like the red Hell in a Cell, especially with the red lighting, because you pretty much can't see anything. So I am excited to see Edge versus Finn Balor at WrestleMania 39. And also, I do believe that Edge and Finn Balor will be using their alter personas, I guess you could say. So that will be pretty cool to see. Next, we also discussed WWE's current plan for Raquel Rodriguez. And it does look like Raquel has a pretty good future after WrestleMania 39 because according to Fight Fans, they are reporting that Triple H really likes Raquel Rodriguez, and it looks like she will be getting a potential title run because Fight Fans is saying that Raquel Rodriguez and also other names like Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, and also Dakota Kai have been discussed to win this year's Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And in my opinion, guys, I do think that Raquel Rodriguez could be the future winner of the Women's Money in the Bank, just because I think that WWE will like to have another dominant female similar to what Rhea Ripley is doing now. Because during her time in NXT, Raquel Rodriguez was a very dominant champion. And I do think that it would be pretty awesome to see Raquel Rodriguez be a dominant champion as well on Friday Night SmackDown, I believe. So that would be pretty interesting if Raquel Rodriguez ends up winning the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase this year. And last but not least, we also talked about LA Knight, reportedly the heavy favorite to win this year's Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And according to Zero News, they did report actually a few months ago that LA Knight was being discussed to win the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match this year, and apparently that is still the plan, mainly because WWE sees him as the total package, I guess you could say, in terms of having good mic skills and being able to cut good promos, and pretty much overall, that's what they are looking for this year's winner. And also, Zero News did say that WWE is planning to have a successful cash-in. So it will be very interesting to see, in my opinion, if LA Knight ends up winning the Money in the Bank briefcase, and also who he will end up cashing in the contract on for the WWE or the Universal Championship. So I am excited to see what will end up happening with the Money in the Bank for the men's this year. So with that being said, guys, that is all of the news that we have for today. Please make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Your thoughts and opinions on all of the topics that we discussed today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.